Welcome to volume 38 of Nintendo Switch games that I definitely believe you should buy before they become rare and expensive. There's one game that recently released which I'm incredibly stoked to talk about, and when we get there, you'll know. By the way, if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend doing so. I talk about modern gaming, retro gaming, rare games, as well as hidden gems. I post new videos every single week, and you don't want to miss out. So, with that being said, feel free to sit back, relax, and let's dive into it. The first game we're going to talk about today is Our World Has Ended. I have the special edition as well too. Let me grab that 1 second. Boom, there's the special edition. Here's the backside of it. So this game is a blend of sci-fi and romance with a heavy emphasis on narrative-driven gameplay. Set in modern-day Tokyo, the story revolves around a group of developers who stumble upon a strange, new reality-bending technology. As they experiment with it, they find themselves caught between the virtual and the real, dealing with strange phenomena and dangerous consequences. The game has a strong focus on its characters, particularly the protagonist, who is a bit of a quirky and unreliable narrator. The interactions between the characters, along with the romance elements, are enjoyable for fans of slice-of-life drama, though it leans into tropes that might feel familiar to visual novel enthusiasts. The art style is appealing, with vibrant character designs and backgrounds that capture both the everyday and fantastical elements of the story. The soundtrack also sets the mood well, contributing to the immersive experience. Overall, if you enjoy visual novels with a mix of sci-fi, romance, and character-driven storytelling, this game is definitely worth checking out. So yeah, this game is so cool. The art style, the pacing of the story, the cool music, it's great. This is one of those games that I kind of went into blindly. I saw some game reviews about it, as well as a little bit of gameplay. And I thought to myself, yes, this is definitely my vibe, it's gotta be good. I took my chance, I got it for a decent price on eBay, and I was definitely not let down. If you're into sci-fi, modern day Tokyo, romance, slice of life, this game is definitely for you. I highly recommend checking it out. Game number 2 is gonna be The Bridge Curse 2, which I also have the special edition for as well. Let me grab that. Boom, there it is. So I have the American version, the standard version, but this one I'm gonna keep sealed. This is the Japan version, which I got from playasia.com. The Bridge Curse series is truly amazing. So this is a first-person horror game that blends supernatural elements with a tense atmospheric narrative. The story follows a group of college students who decide to investigate a creepy haunted bridge linked to an old curse. As they explore, they encounter strange, terrifying occurrences that seem to drag them deeper into the supernatural mystery. The game stands out for its eerie atmosphere and detailed environments, which do a great job of creating a creepy and immersive world. The sound design and lighting are also effective, heightening the tension and keeping you on edge throughout the experience. In terms of gameplay, The Bridge Curse 2 focuses heavily on exploration and solving puzzles. While the puzzles are mostly straightforward, the challenge comes from navigating the haunted environments and dealing with the occasional jump scare or supernatural threats. Overall, The Bridge Curse 2 is a solid horror game for fans of atmospheric scares and supernatural stories. If you're a fan of horror games with a creepy setting and slow burn narrative, it's definitely worth checking out. So yeah, I myself am a huge fan of this series, and this game is awesome. So it's a little bit different than the first game. The first one's a bit more straightforward and based on jump scares and running away and whatnot, but this game is based more on exploration, which I really do enjoy. And what's crazy too is that you'll be 2 hours into the game, and it feels like you already played the whole game, but it's just begun. It's crazy. So yeah, if you're a fan of horror games, this is definitely one you have to add to your list. You're gonna love it, I promise you. Game number 3 is gonna be Adam Wolfe. So this is a hidden object adventure game with a supernatural twist. You play as Adam Wolfe, a private investigator in San Francisco, who was trying to solve the mysterious disappearance of his sister while dealing with dark, paranormal forces. The game combines elements of mystery, thriller, and the supernatural, offering an intriguing plot with plenty of twists. The gameplay is centered around searching for hidden objects in detailed scenes, solving puzzles and engaging in point-and-click interactions. These elements are well designed and keep you busy. The puzzles themselves are varied and can be enjoyable, though not very challenging. The story is actually one of the game's strong points, with an engaging narrative that mixes detective work with supernatural mystery. The voice acting and character designs are awesome, helping to bring the noir-inspired world to life. The atmosphere is also well crafted, with dark, moody visuals that match the eerie tone of the story. Overall, if you enjoy hidden object games with a gripping supernatural storyline, Wolfe is definitely worth checking out. It's a solid choice for fans of mystery and detective stories. So yeah, this game is great. The story is really good and the art is incredible. It's all hand drawn too. This is also a game that you want to play with headphones, because the narrative is really good, as well as the music and the whole sound design of the atmosphere. It's very immersive. So yeah, if you're into paranormal mystery games, this one's definitely for you. This is another one that I highly recommend checking out. Game number 4 is going to be a game that's been on my wish list for a little while now, and that game is Dragon's Dogma. So this is an action RPG that offers an exciting and unique experience with the focus of dynamic combat and exploration. The game takes place in a fantasy world where you play as Arisen, a hero chosen to slay a powerful dragon that has stolen your heart. Along the way, you assemble a team of companions known as pawns, who are customizable and can even be shared online with other players. The combat is fast-paced and satisfying, with an emphasis on using a variety of abilities and strategies to defeat enemies. You can choose from different classes such as a fighter, mage, or ranger, and even mix and match abilities to suit your playstyle. One of the standout features is the ability to climb on giant enemies, like ogres and dragons, to attack weak points, making battles feel intense and rewarding. The open world is large and filled with dungeons, towns, and hidden secrets. The game also has a day and night cycle, which affects the behaviors of enemies. Nighttime is much more dangerous, with stronger monsters lurking. However, this can also make exploration feel tense and exciting. The Dark Arisen expansion adds even more content, including new areas, enemies, and gear. Overall, this is a great choice for those who enjoy action-oriented combat, a bit of a challenge, and an open-world adventure. Its unique charm and engaging gameplay make it a memorable experience. So yeah, this game looks awesome. I've actually never played a Dragon's Dogma game before, and I feel like this one would be a good one to start with. I'm a huge fan of Skyrim, so I feel like this game is definitely my vibe. If anyone out there has played this game before, please let me know how it is. I'm really interested. And last but not least is the game that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, and that game is Clock Tower Rewind. So this game is a tribute to the classic survival horror series Clock Tower, combining suspenseful exploration and horror elements with modern graphics. The game follows a similar premise to the original Clock Tower games. You play as a young woman trying to escape a mysterious haunted location while avoiding a terrifying killer. The game uses point-and-click mechanics, where you explore environments, solve puzzles, and try to outsmart deadly threats. The atmosphere is a big draw, with dark, moody environments that create a tense and eerie feeling throughout the game. The sound design also adds to the suspense, with creepy noises and dramatic music heightening the sense of danger. One of the standout features is the unpredictable nature of the killer, who stalks you throughout the game. The tension of not knowing when or where the killer will be keeps you on edge, which is a hallmark of the Clock Tower series. Overall, this game is a great option for fans of the original Clock Tower series or anyone who enjoys classic survival horror games. It's a solid mix of suspense, puzzles, and creepy moments. If you're looking for a good retro-style horror experience with modern touches, this game is definitely worth checking out. So yeah, I myself am a huge fan of the Clock Tower series, and I've been waiting for this game ever since it was first announced. And I gotta say, it's absolutely amazing and definitely worth tracking down. This is retro horror at its finest. You can play on the widescreen or the original screen ratio. You can even add the CRT effect, which gives it that retro feel. And at the beginning of the game, it gives you the option to play the enhanced version or the old school version, which I think is very cool. So yeah, if you're a fan of horror games, this is definitely a must buy. You're gonna love this one, I promise you. And like always, we got a bonus game to talk about, and that game is East 10 Nordics. So right off the bat, I'm just gonna say it. When I first saw gameplay of this, I wasn't too impressed. It seemed a little bit underwhelming. But man, was I wrong. And let's get into it. So East 10 Nordics is an action RPG, and the latest entry in the long-running East series. Set in a new, snow-covered region called Nordics, the game follows the adventure of Adolf Christian, the series' main protagonist, as he embarks on a journey to uncover the mysteries of this frozen land. The gameplay stays true to the East series' signature fast-paced combat, where you hack and slash through enemies with smooth, fluid action. The battles are satisfying and dynamic, with new abilities and combos to unlock as you progress. One of the highlights of East 10 is the new dual character system, where you control both Adol and a new companion. This adds more depth and variety to combat, allowing for cooperative attacks and special moves. The story is engaging with a mix of exploration, mystery, and character development. The new Nordic setting offers a fresh backdrop with beautiful snowy landscapes, ancient ruins, and intriguing lore to uncover. The music is, as always, a standout feature to the East series, with energetic and memorable tracks to enhance the experience. The visuals are a step up from the previous entries, with updated character models and environments that look great, especially when exploring the new open world areas. Overall, East 10 Nordics is a solid addition to the series, offering fun action, a new setting, and well-rounded adventure. If you're a fan of the East series, or action RPGs in general, this is definitely worth playing. So yeah, like I was saying, this game is absolutely amazing. When I first saw gameplay on it, I was kinda not too impressed. Because in my head I was thinking, you can't top East 8, that's just the GOAT, you can't top that. But man, was I wrong. So even though I'm a few hours into this game, I'm definitely loving it. I'm actually in the middle of a few RPGs right now, to be quite honest with you. I'm playing Visions of Mana, Dragon Quest III the 2D HD remake, Romancing Saga 2, and now East 10 Nordics. So yeah, if you're into action RPGs, especially the East series, this is another one that I highly recommend checking out. You guys are definitely gonna love this game. There's also a free demo on the eShop, so there's no excuses. Go check it out right now. Alright, well there you have it. There's some more Switch games that I definitely recommend checking out before they become rare and expensive. If there's other games you guys recommend I check out as well, please let me know in the comments below. I'm into anything and everything the Nintendo Switch has to offer. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe. With that being said, hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Happy gaming, and God bless. Peace!